Breaking news, Tinubu in more trouble than he anticipated for, as APC governors are angry over his choice of the vice president, as Northern elders predict he will lose Christian votes, and which may lead to his losing of the presidency, or because Tinubu is damning. You know what Tinubu is trying to prove to everybody? Remember in 2015, something happened. He was supposed to be the vice president. As a matter of fact, Tinubu's tenure should have been ending by now. Well, guess what? Our very own brother, FFK, that's why Fani Kayode, is one of the persons who pushed against a Muslim ticket when Buhari came on board, and Tinubu seemed to be the person to be, the vice presidential candidate. And he said, no, it can't happen. You are a new party, you are coming on board. How do you want Christians in the nation to trust you? How do you want this to happen? No, it can't happen. Okay? So these are some of the things that went on. And at the end of the day, he was the one who nominated the vice president. And that's why I keep telling Nigerians that he put Buhari, okay, and the vice president. Of course, he did some other things, But guess what? This is what is happening now. And so he has picked the governor of the former governor of Borno State. APC governors are very unhappy, very sad at his choice because he was cancelled. But guess what? He refused everybody and said, this Muslim ticket thing, I'm going to have it. Whatever you want to do, let the sky turn blue. Let's get all the details. APC governors angry over Tinubu's vice president choice, as Northern elders predict he will lose Christian vote and may lose the elections. Some governors on the platform of the All Progressive Congress APC are said to be unhappy with the emergence of ex-Borno State Governor Senator Kashim Shettima as the running mate to APC presidential flag bearer Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Politics Nigeria learned that the governors are scheduled to meet with President Muhammadu Buhari today in Dara to formally register their displeasure before deciding their next move. The governors, a majority of them from the Northwest, did not have issues with the choice of Shettima, but how Tinubu ignored all understanding. They shared or decided to announce the name, despite he will be losing the trust of Christians in Nigeria. The governors were said to have agreed with Tinubu that the unveiling will be done with them present to show consent and agreement. However, going ahead with the announcement as if they did not matter in the equation, more so that some of them were uncomfortable with the Muslim idea or ticket, angered them. Aside from the governors, Senator Abu from Adamawa, who was on some of Tinubu's support group and committee, sent out the meetings and matters in which he explained his disappointment in Tinubu for going against the popular consensus not to choose a Muslim ticket. Tinubu ignored everybody and went ahead to make his choice. This is turning APC upside down, and this is beginning to make APC lose the choice of the people, as Tinubu may lose the elections. A Muslim ticket, Christians will walk away, I can assure you. They will not be happy. The country is in too much for Tinubu to be choosing. The country is going through too much for Tinubu to be choosing a Muslim ticket. So you see what's happening. If you are having somebody, you're about to start a discussion, a matter, an issue with somebody. And before you could say Jack Robinson, the person is proving to you that is not in line with you. That alone give what we call a push. That immediately sends that. The person you are calling a Christian, for instance, may not be Christian. What I mean by that is that person may not truly, for instance, be going to church, but it just identifies as a Christian. Respecting of people's right is fundamental to people feeling as part of you. If I am in your organization and we are pushing for a cause and we're proposing to move forward and you're expecting me to give my 110 contribution and support to you, then in turn, you make me feel worthless. I have no part in it. What you're doing, you don't care. Listen, human being, there's a limit to where you can push them. You can push them to the wall. And guess what? When they get to the wall, there is no other place to go to. They will turn. And right now, his choice, you can hear the governor saying, we had an understanding that we'll all be standing together when you will make this announcement to show solidarity that we are together. But he disregarded every other person, went ahead, called a bluff, and made the announcement. And now the governors feel, we don't think we are part of this. We sincerely need to understand what's going on. And Tinubu wants to prove to Nigerians that whether he has a Muslim ticket or whatever, nobody can, he has said before, a milocon. So he believes that he has what it takes. If the sky wants to turn blue, so be it. Let's see what will happen. And even the governors in APC are meeting President Muhammadu Buhari today over his choice. So things are not looking very good. I can assure you, things are not looking very good. In case you're not aware, the choices we're making will determine the outcome of how things will turn. If you're making a choice, remember that you'll be responsible for the consequences of your actions. These are APC members who are saying what Tinubu is doing, we're unhappy with it. How can he pick a Muslim ticket in the face of all that is going on? And we all know how things are happening, how things are going on. Right now, we all know what's happening in the country. Then you would say to every other person, I don't care what you feel. If you want to jump into the lagoon, that's it, so be it. Jump in, have a good dive. But you've forgotten that the same people you are undermining and you don't care about are the same people who will decide what will happen. Well, like they will say, the ball is in your court. Play it to whatever direction you choose. You'll be responsible for the consequences of your actions. Bye for now.